Hello friends, this is Bappa, your Excel friend. Welcome to video tutorial number 31 for Microsoft Excel. Today we will discuss about customization of Excel. So the topic, this is a little bit complicated to you, isn't it? You have a question in your mind, what does it mean by customization of Excel? Actually, the thing is, as per our daily life requirement, Microsoft Excel is decorated. That means the feature default programming was done according to the daily what we use, but you have some control, you have given some control on those default programming. You can change them. Suppose once you select the text of any cell, in that case it is showing that the mini toolbar is showing here actually. So let's see why it is not working. Oh, mini toolbar is not selected. That's why it was not showing anything. Now if I select it, see there is a mini toolbar which is available here. Same thing is there. So you can, as this was deselected, that's why it was not showing. Now I have selected it and now it is showing font type, font size, then bold, italic, underline. How you can control it from there, increase or decrease this from here. That's why. So you got a practical example. If I deselect the show mini toolbar, what will happen? Okay, so there are some other options over here, so I will recommend you to check all of them. Actually, once we select, in my previous video I have already said that if you open any workbook, that time it takes by default one worksheet. Actually, if you are using Office 2007, in that case it's showing earlier version of 2010, it will open 3 worksheets. But after that, if you open in workbook, it is showing, it is opening only 1 worksheet. But if you think I need 3 worksheets or 4 worksheets, 5 worksheets, in whenever I open any workbook, you can control it and you can change the font type as well. If I do it, suppose I have done it 5. Now if I open any workbook, see 5 sheets are taken. Okay, but I will make it 1. Okay, then you can change the name as well. As my computer name is Bappa, that's why it is taking Bappa. You can change the name whenever you open any workbook. By default name will be, username will be what you changed over there. Then there are some other options also. I will recommend to check all of them. If I go to describe all of them, then it will take huge time, and I think you will lose your concentration as well. Formula, going to formula, if you by default selection is automatic, then second option automatic accept the data table or manual. If I click manual, what happens? See, okay, I'm giving another just manual and autocomplete, formula autocomplete. If I deselect this, then what happens? See, in our previous videos, whenever we started writing anything, the formula was automatically showing. Now it is not showing. Actually, why? Because TWEN and brain between 10 to 30. I've selected it. I entered some data over here. Actually, why this automatic suggestion was not there? Because I have changed the automatic default programming, that is formula autocomplete. I deselected that. Now I select it. Now see, sum. I select this. Say, but still calculation is manual. What happens? If I drag it, every line, every row will show same result. 213, 213. I think in your practical life also you might face this kind of problem. Then you go to somebody who is expert and he did it. Actually, how he did it, how he solved the problem. See, if you go to formula tab or going to options, formula, you made it automatic. Or you can do it going to formula tab, calculation, automatic. See, it has been changed. This way you can control it. Again, I'm going to the tab. Those areas actually are arrow and some other advanced advanced functions, advanced tools. So I think if I go to discuss all of them now, it will be a little bit difficult for you to understand. So in our convenient time, while we go, we think that I think those will be now you will understand. Then I will describe those points. Proving, you can check. I will recommend to check all of them. Then you will understand. Just practice them, change them, and practice them. Save. Actually, once you open, you are working. Suppose you are working in any workbook, and certainly your computer gone shut down. So after reopening the computer, and if you reopen the same program, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, whatever, then at the left side you get a notification for auto recovered file. That means whenever you are start working, then system automatically takes a name, that is, see, this workbook's name is book 9. So, and after every 10 minutes, as 10 minutes is default programming here, default it is giving 10, you can control it, you can change it. I made it 4 minutes. It is saved to this location. It is saved to this location. Then if you open the any new workbook, this auto suggestion is coming this side. Then you can drag it, you can control from there. Okay, whenever okay, the default saving program, once you start working on the file, and certainly you think, okay, I need to save it, and if you save it, by default Excel file is saved to this location, and you can control it and you can change it from there as well. So there are some other options. I will recommend to check all of them. What are those? Okay, the language is by default English. If you have some more language in your computer, there's some more, in that case you can change them. Now as in my computer only English is there, so it is by default English, and only one option is English. Advanced option we already discussed earlier in our previous video, how to control them, and describing all of them, it will take huge time. I think you will become bored and you will lose your concentration if I go for the description of all of them, because this is not those. Actually, tutorials are not, this kind of tutorials are not interesting. But if you have eagerness, then you can go and you can check I think those people are watching, you are watching my video because you are you have the eagerness and interest. But this is not music, this is not amusement any system, this is not fun. That's why, so the audience and viewer will be less, I'm sure. But the people who are watching this video, they have the eagerness and they are dedicated user. That's why they are watching this video. Now next option, customize V1. You can create a new tab clicking here, or you can click here. You can click here, show tab, add new tab. You can add new tab, and those are the tab. If I see, those are the tab. You can add new tab, and you can add most of the commands which you work every day. You can create new group as well. Quick access toolbar, we have already earlier discussed this point. So if I think you have already practiced, if you don't practice, still did not practice, so I will recommend to do them. So this is the customization of Excel. You can work on it, and you can change your programming, and you can do so many things. So I will recommend to change them and check what is the impact and where the change happens and what type of result you are getting if you change anything. And according to your requirement, I think some of the time you might require that to change and customize the Excel. So hope you understand the video. So until the next video, your friend would like to say you goodbye.